Hello everyone, and welcome back. It's time. We are back for round 8 at the Austrian Grand Prix for OCE Racing League 2. Quite a bit of a break, actually. We had a 2-week break after the British Grand Prix, which was not streamed, but we do hope to get that out to everyone sometime in the next week or so. But yeah, we'll go through the race results from Britain last week. But we're here in Austria, and time for round 8, the double header with Austria obviously today, and we're at Australia next week. So this is going to be 2 weeks of pure action, and looking forward to this. We'll have a quick look at the track hot lap of the week, which was taken by our Tier 2 driver Goof, who will take us through what it takes to go through a lap of Austria. Going into turn 1, try not to clip the inside curb because that will rotate the car straight into the wall, and vice versa. If you clip the outside curb, you're going straight into the wall. Either way, you got to avoid those two curbs. Going into turn 3, straight on the brakes just after the 100-meter board. Let the car rotate so you can get that power straight out of the corner. Coming into turn 4, there's not really a lot of turns here after all of that. We're only into turn 4. The straight on the brakes just after the 100-meter board. Again, trying to keep the rotation of the car and the power as smooth as possible. Again, very easy to lose the rear end. Rear downforce will be a key factor here around Austria. In through sector 2, probably the most technical part of the track, where you'll need the front downforce to stick with you to turn into these corners. Going into the last part, turn 9, very quick. You can take this gear 7, Goof decides to do it in gear 6, and then into the last corner where you'll come and finish off the lap. So thank you, Goof, for that. But we'll also have a quick look at last time in Austria. In doing this, I'll introduce our co-commentators of the day, and I think here it is. They should be able to talk now. So first up is Tier 1 driver Zarko. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I sure am.
Welcome back. It's been a little while. How are you?
Yeah, it's good. Aged 3 weeks, but feel happy to be back and see some cars on track. A bit of action.
Yeah. As are we. Let's introduce Biggles yet once again. He's come back and he's joining us in Tier 2. Are you there, Biggles?
I am, my friend. Yes. Well, was a pause because what, a horse race in Australia? So you'll stop the nation for a horse race, but you won't stop the nation for 20 or so gladiators in a powerful Formula One car around a circuit here in Austria, where you've got the likes of Mozart, Strauss, Beethoven, Arnold Schwarzenegger, or even Toto Wolff comes from here as well.
I was about to say Toto Wolff is also Austrian, but yeah, I forget Arnold Schwarzenegger sometimes is Austrian. So he's been in America for most of his life, but I forget he's from Austria.
Anyway, thank you. Welcome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, mate.
And last but not least, we'll introduce his debut in commentating. It's Tier 2 reserve driver JS44.
Hey guys.
How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. It'll be good race this hour. Hopefully a bit of action, but not too much, as they say.
Yeah. Oh well, look, we're just looking at the last time out on the stream from Austria. This is back in season 3. If this race is anything like the race that happened last season, we're in for quite a show. But
and by the way, guys, real quick there, I'm not showing my Vegemite. Okay, with this all action-packed commentating crew here, you got to get your own Vegemite. All right, sorry, I only have one bottle, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Sorry, cut you off on that one, because yours. This is great.
Yeah,
thank you guys.
Yeah, it is. It's been a little while. We've got four of us in here today. It's the most we've had for quite some time.
Yes, it's good. It's good turnout.
Just quickly, answering all of Oreo's question, what's the weather in Austria today? The weather is clear, so we're expecting a clear race. So this should be we're probably expecting a very smooth race, bar a couple of safety cars if they do appear, which they have in the last couple of races.
We have any spaces to join in, or are we just is it full?
Tier 2. It's right now we can't make these changes now.
I mean for spectators.
Oh, spectator.
There is.
Yeah, there should be heaps.
16 drivers at the moment, so you should be able to. I've just joined as a spectator, so you should be able to join, obviously, as a driver. I'm going to join, and I'm actually going to just record this stuff for some highlight reel.
Beautiful.
For
Thanks
you.
for that.
Well, good. I didn't realize Chris didn't invite, but yeah, we're just having a quick look at the last time out in Austria, and Ori's probably going to be watching himself get held up in the what's it called, in the pit stop, where he was fighting for a race win actually. So hopefully that doesn't happen to Oreo later in Tier 1. But yeah, you can see in Austria clearing up with a bit of dry weather towards the end of the race. Oreo retaking or making the positions back up in the race. Can you guys see on the stream the what's it called, the last time out video? Yes, no?
Believe they can.
You can?
Yes, sir.
Beautiful.
Yes,
Yep,
sir.
they can. Beautiful.
Beautiful. So, just having a quick look at that as we watch. Not sure if you guys realize Guaco was racing last season, and he had a beautiful start at the start of the race, but didn't kick off so well towards the end of it. Where was he?
Greco was hunting me down on. I did a 1-stop from Intis to Hards, and I think Guaco did a 2-stop, hunted me down for quite a few laps. It was a bit of fun.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the race last season was great, and if anything, if it's even half as good as if this race is even half as good, we're in for quite a show. So, looking forward to it. What do you feel, JS44? How do you think this race might go?
I think it's going to be a very action-packed race. I said before, but let's just hope for not too many safety cars. But yeah, it'll be very interesting, certainly. Interesting how the tyre strategies go, because as we were doing Tier 3 before, it was there's all mixture of some people starting on softs, some people on mediums, and it's certainly in for a action-packed race, I reckon. Though. So see how it goes.
Yeah, 100%. And I think Zarko, you've done probably the most amount of practice out of anybody around here. What's your feeling with tyre strategies and everything?
Yeah, definitely 1-stop, and if it all depends on the first safety car, you're going to pit with that. I think that's the strategy.
Yeah. Well,
Pit to
again,
the end.
safety car will make the big difference. So.
Yeah. Anyone starting on mediums is just going to leave themselves exposed to not finishing very well at the end.
Yeah.
Unless of course there's multiple safety cars, but then we start getting into the realm of impossibilities, right?
This is true. As well, just
No way we could get 2 safety cars.
Yeah, we're just on the final lap of the last time out video, as I Love Controller was the winner of this race back in... When was this race last? When was Season 3? Season 3 was held, I think, in July, I think it was. This race was held. So, yeah, quite some time since we've been back at Austria. But, yeah, I Love Controller. Hopefully he's in our Tier 1 division now, so hopefully he'll be looking to repeat for Tier 1. I think we'll have a quick, and I think the drivers also might be time to ready up as well. So let's get them out onto the track. We'll also go through the grid for today's race. In the Mercedes car, you've got just the lone wolf of Pay Alti. So he's got no teammate today, so he's gonna have to carry that Mercedes car. And also Eston in the Red Bull is gonna have to do the exact same thing. So the only two, there's one more team that's only got one driver, but yeah, those two at the top, Mercedes and Red Bull, in the Formula 1 Championship, gonna have to do all the hard lifting. In the McLaren, you've got Cram Soup and Cheeseburger, retaining his reserve role in that McLaren alongside. In the Ferrari, you've got Hot Cream and Sushi. In the Alpine, you've got Streeter, who made his debut last time in Britain. However, that didn't go very, very well, unfortunately, as he had quite a few desync issues. In the Aston Martin, you've got the two Kiwis of Kiwi and Quick Draw. In the AlphaTauri, you've got Goof and S-Spec 56. In the Williams, you've got Alabaz and Debut for Amil. I hope I can pronounce this right. Haley Qual, I think it is. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I probably didn't. I probably massacred that name, but you know, hopefully I got it somewhat right. In the Alfa Romeo, you've got Turbinator and the Final Event, and in the Haas, you've got the Z-Dog and the M-Dog. So, looking to be a pretty jam-packed grid. Probably not the fullest we've had. It's only 17 drivers, but still, plenty drivers on the grids for a great show.
Yeah, Jules, you're not supposed to butcher the names. I'm the biggest butcher of names. That's my job.
I mean, look, I tried. It's a debut, so let's hopefully, if I got it wrong today, let's hopefully I can get it right next week.
Jules, he had a very impressive performance in Tier 3. It was a very one-sided race. Few laps in.
It was, wasn't
You
it?
get picking on the Jules here, okay? Just go commentate curse you next time you're racing. You're aware of that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, the commentator curse is real. Kiwi actually asked not to be cursed, so if we could all do that, it would be great.
He's done that to me. He's done that to me several times, but that's just blaming my bad driving, I guess.
So in other words, we just kind of have to avoid everybody.
Don't talk about
Yes.
Kiwi. That's like Dimensions Evor. Don't talk about Kiwi. Since we're in Austria.
Well, let's see. Let's try and avoid Kiwi. We'll everyone else have to suffer the wrath.
Yeah.
So prob pin. Here we go. It's pronounced Emi Rul Haikal. Okay, that's how you pronounce his name. Okay, so I butchered it completely. I probably butchered that one too. Hopefully not. I think prob pin will correct me on that if I got that right or wrong. But first up, it's the M-Dog who's starting the first lap of qualifying. The race winner in Britain, actually Haas had a 1 and 2 in Britain, so they had a strong showing to jump them through the championship order, and the M-Dog is now put
That's
himself up into second in the championship.
Well, that double finish for them sealed the Constructors' Championship for Tier 2.
Oh, really? So Haas are officially the Constructors' Champions.
That's
Champions.
Right. They don't have to finish the next 2 races. They've still got enough points in hand.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the M-Dog would like to finish because he's only 11 points clear, 11 points short from Sushi, who's at the top of the championship, which basically is the equivalent of first and third.
Yeah, that's right. And I think Sushi with a penalty from Britain put him in striking distance of M-Dog.
Yeah. I mean, look, hopefully we'll be able to get the race to the viewers sometime soon over the next 1 or 2 weeks. And that way we can watch the race. You guys can watch the race as the M-Dog puts in the first lap with a 1:04.4. So he's not messing about at all.
It's a good time. I think we'll be seeing low 104s to high 103s.
I think so too. Sushi coming around, the championship leader is going to do a 1:04.3. So it snatches that from the M-Dog. Currently, the position they are in the championship, 1 and 2.
Yep.
On board with the other Haas driver of the Z-Dog. Where is he going to put his car? It's in third. So Haas, again, with a strong showing, but about 8/10 between father and son, the Z-Dog and the M-Dog. The son, in this case, is leading the way.
Yep.
Is that for real?
Yeah, it's real.
Yep, it's real.
Are they really father and son?
Yeah, they are.
I did not know that. Wow, you learn something new every day.
Yeah,
It's a
and
coincidence.
they want. I mean, according to Zarko, they won the constructors' championship, the father and son combination.
That's it.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
According to Window, no game sounds.
It's a Cat Stevens song, that one.
Hang on a sec.
Father and son.
Window, is that now fixed? Can you now hear the game sounds?
You pause and then re-engage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that happens, mate. Just go.
I think so. I
I
mean,
said I did 15 a week. Yeah, just go in and out of the game.
I mean, according to OBS, it's working, but okay, there we go. Windows said it's fixed. So yeah,
Final event.
according to OBS, it was working, but yeah, probably wasn't working on the game itself.
Yeah, client side it
Cody.
does that.
Yeah,
It drops out.
One job, Cody. One job.
Oh, I see the big boys, the
By the way-
pros, are not using safety car at the moment.
I know that the race that stops the nation in Australia, the Melbourne Cup, and I missed Australia, obviously, be back there. Who won the Melbourne Cup?
I have no idea. I never pay attention to it.
Yeah.
I'll
Very
take
elegant.
I'll take the public holiday, but I never pay attention to it.
The pro race
It's
strategy.
not a holiday, is it? No.
Yeah, it is.
Really?
It's a holiday.
Yeah, for Melbourne, yeah.
Wow.
The pro race strategist said that the horse that won was the one that crossed the line first.
But that was your. I was about to say that was your comment to JS44 over the week.
I just commented a race earlier where there's a driver called the horse can drive, and I was like, well, he needs to be in Melbourne. That's for sure.
Putting down some impressive medium tire laps, which is interesting.
Yeah,
M-Dog on another outlap.
a couple of drivers on the mediums. Hot Cream the fastest with a 1:04.9, so he's looking pretty silky on those.
Silky?
Yeah,
Was that the word you just used?
yeah.
I never heard that. Can I put that in my quotes?
Of course you can.
Hank?
Of course you can.
Thank you. Done. He's looking pretty sooky. I love it. Never heard that before.
Who else is on an actual hot lap right now? I think nobody's on a hot lap right now.
I'm
Oh,
just
actually-
on with the M-Dog coming through the penultimate corner.
I take it back. Pei
Starting...
Pei's on a hot lap. But he's 1.3 seconds slower, so I don't think it's going to be a very fast hot lap compared to his last lap.
Alright, M-Dog's crossing the start-finish line, beginning his lap.
Let's go on board with the second man in the championship. He has a mission, and his mission is to beat Sushi. Oh, but he's invalidated it.
Oh,
Not a good start.
Nah.
Actually, a little strad. I did a double out lap, and was about a tenth faster, 1.5 tenths faster.
Maybe the tires just need a lap to heat up.
It was the fuel load, I think, burning off that little bit of extra fuel.
Maybe that. Yeah, that's probably that'll probably do it as well.
Because it's quite high. I think it's a compulsory 3.5 laps of fuel you go out with.
Yeah, this track is very short, and that's a lot of fuel for such a short track.
Yeah. So it could be the strat, like back off to take a second bite at it. But as long as you're kind on the tires.
Yeah. Well, it's on. There's only 10 turns, and it's a 4.3 kilometer track, so it's a very short track, and most of it's done at what? Full throttle.
That's right.
So, whilst most of your fuel burn is done out of the corners, so yeah, it's when that car has to slow down, then accelerate, then slow down and accelerate. So, whilst you're maintaining a high average speed, as Turbiner just invalidated his lap on the last lap, but he'll go again. Yeah, once your biggest fuel loss is out of corners, and he's once again invalidated his lap, so that's out the window. Sushi 1.7 seconds past his time, so he's not improving, but he's just invalidated his lap yet as well. The M-Dog has done the same thing, so they're trying to...
M-Dog's out.
Yeah, they're trying to
They're
find...
trying for that. Yeah, they're trying to find everything they can.
Yeah, did you hear that window in the chat? It was out your window.
The final event has found 1.3 tenths up in his sector 1. His final event looking quite strong around here.
Yeah, very consistent over the practice sessions, what I saw.
Let's see what his sector 2 is like. What
Nice
was...
run of the curve there.
Well, as I said, you've done the most practice at anyone because you've held the most practice sessions out of anybody, and he's gone wide, but he hasn't invalidated. He's still 2 tenths up on his time, but he's gone wide again. And the understeer is very real!
And he's very lucky he got out of that.
Oh, come on, Josie. You
That
commentated
was a curse
already.
there. I've ever seen one.
I was just going to
Why
say...
did you do that?
I don't know. I don't know. It's not... I just have this superpower that I don't like.
I don't see Josh KK today. Is he not racing?
No, he's not able to make the race, unfortunately. He's fourth in the championship as Aston invalidates his lap on the last corner. A lot of drivers using the full width, but to no avail. So, yeah, Josh KKH couldn't make the race, and again, Josh was in contention for the championship. So, it's a real shame he's not able to make the race. Even though he hasn't won a race, he's still in touch to win the championship.
Inconsistent. But you've got to win races to win a championship.
Pretty much, as Scheesberger puts himself up into second place with a 104.4, so just off Sushi's time.
Got Hot Cream starting our fast lap.
Hot Cream, let's go on him. Let's go on board with Mr. Hot Cream as he's invalidated just as I went on board.
Yeah, it's all you.
Jules.
I think Sushi's going again. He is 31 thousandths of a second up on his Sector 1 time. What's Sector 2 going to be as we have a yellow flag in Turn 3. I think that's just someone letting someone by as Sushi's lost a tenth in Sector 2. He's going to get a little bit of tow, but some unwanted, and that was very, very close from hitting the back of Eston. That would have probably unsettled him a little bit too. But he would have picked up a nice, lovely tow from it. So 104, he's slower.
Oh,
Just.
Wow.
Pei has just left the session the moment I went on board with him. Okay.
I'll give him an invite.
Yeah, I was about to say. The understeer is real. Is really real.
Cheeseburgers.
Yeah, the following understeer.
7 minutes to go, and these drivers are going a bat out of hell and giving it everything they can.
Oh, they should, my friend. This is what you earn the big bucks for.
It's true. Oh, she's almost lost his round. But yeah, Zarko, back to my original question. As you've done the most practice out of anyone, as I mentioned, that's because also you've run the most practice sessions,
Yeah, that's
which
right.
means you know what everyone's been doing in practice. And who do you think? What do you think is who do you think is the most consistent driver that has been, and who do you think has been the quickest driver?
I'm going to go for both of them. Go to Z-Dog actually.
Really now?
Yeah, he's been really tight in the practice sessions. Cram Soup as well. Yeah, Cram Soup has been doing pretty good.
Interesting.
But I think he's got a bit left to find on the table.
Sushi gets a 104.067.
Yeah. I was just about to say, Sushi found that extra little bit on the table, so he picked up a few extra crumbs. Hot Cream just somehow doesn't invalidate his lap, going through turn 8. Little bit of oversteer, hasn't cooked it, so he's okay. He keeps it within track limits. What's it gonna be? It's a 104, it's a 104.4. Puts himself up into third. Hot Cream looking severely fast. And Ferrari are looking good for a strong showing in the Constructors' Order. They have a massive fight on their hands with, McLaren and Alfa Romeo. And Red Bull has come and joined in the party too.
Yeah, well, this is exactly what Sushi wants. He just wants a bit of space between him and Z-Dog. So,
Yeah.
he'd be happy with he'd take that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, 100%. So, you got the man who's leading the drivers' standings in first. He's next
Maybe
champion.
looking for some seafood.
Yeah, he's
Keep an eye out for the Williams driver, my friend.
The who?
Keep an eye out for that Williams driver.
For
He might have all the seafood he needs. P17
Well,
coming across the line.
he was quick in tier 3. He's gone wide. That's not going to gain him too much time. He's gone wide yet again, so he's bailed out of it.
That's a nice time from Sushi, 104.
Even with the bail out, it was still putting himself up into 11th.
Still, I was about to say, Ray's still a nice lap.
Goof puts himself 12th on the mediums.
This corner's been very tight for some drivers where they've almost lost it, which is usually around this track.
Yeah, it's so easy to do. The rear is what complains the most. So it's a very rear limited track. A lot of left-handers, but the rear complains the most. As Quickjaw just invalidated his time in front of our eyes.
Well, sorry, mate. Did you say a lot of left-handers? It's actually opposite. It's only.
Oh,
Well,
right-handers.
there's
Yeah,
only two
sorry,
left-handers.
my bad.
Right-handers.
My bad. I was looking.
Yeah.
Looking at. I was from the spectator view. I was looking at the inverse
I was gonna
right-handers.
say, my girlfriend
Yes.
complains about her rear end all the time, and she's like, "Is my rear end look too, too?" You know what they say.
Don't bring that here.
Anyway, however, yeah, you're right. It's just two lefties, so
Yeah.
this is really a right-handed track.
Yeah, my bad. I was looking at the inverse.
You're
Yeah.
upside down, mate. You're in Australia. It's okay.
A lot of rear stability is important in this track, so you almost have to have a little bit of understeer running in,
Yeah, 100%. You've also got
even though it's horrible.
the way you can also fix that is with a bit of differential too. A bit of extra differential might help with the rotation. So, couple of things.
And as well, you got to be aggressive on the curbs.
Oh, 100%.
You got to ride the curb, especially with those two left-handers.
Which means a softer suspension.
Yeah.
But Eston coming around to complete his lap.
I'm just on board with Cram Soup he's on a hot lap, so he's coming through up to sector 1 now.
Eston moves up 5 places with his lap.
Cram Soup, he's over by a 10th, so maybe this is not going to be a good lap.
Well, let's say Eston puts himself up into 5th place with that lap. Again, because this is such a short track, finding space is the biggest issue.
Yeah, it's almost better to go out of sync, but also you want the slipstream if you can get it.
Oh yeah, that equates to a massive amount. But
You'd almost want to be finding when Sushi's going out and sitting behind him for a lap, getting what you can. Well, Cram Soup's down by 2/10.
He's
on his,
just
on his lap.
invalidated as well. So he's
Yeah.
not going to be able to. The M-Dog still in the pits. Cheeseburger going for it again. So he's currently in 2nd place. He just keeps it within the bounds of the track. Again, is using absolute limit. But he's slower, unfortunately.
That just shows how quick Sushi is. It's just
Yeah,
quite dominant.
he's very quick when it comes to 1 lap pace, but what we have found over the season is consistently over a race distance is where Sushi kind of lacks, which is
Yeah.
why I think the championship is as close as it is. Because Sushi,
Remember, yeah.
he's done a lot of Tier 1 races where he's been at the top of Tier 1, but it's his consistency that lets him down.
Yeah, that's right. And we're gonna remember Cram Soup missed the first race and had a DNF. So
Yeah,
he's still, I think he's probably like fastest of the tier, but just unable to get that consistency. And obviously missing a race is never good.
well, as we saw with me last season, the DNF, when you're battling for the championship, is not what you want, because with our point structure, every single point counts, as Espec puts himself up into 6th place. Graham Soup straight into 2nd.
Yep, I believe that.
So the onus is now on the M-Dog to try and find some time. Terminator, yet, has not set a lap, and we've got a minute to go. Less than a minute.
Yeah. Is he given up, or is he just decided to start last?
I think he's just had invalidations every single time.
You definitely don't want to be starting last.
It depends. You're going to get a safety car, so
Yeah.
let's see. Let's see what Mr. Terminator can do. He's not going to have any delta, but he's going to pick up whatever toe he can from Alabos. He just needs to hit his mark properly. And it's a 16 flat. Meaning, let's see. It's a green. It's not a purple, but it is one of the quickest in the session. That puts him on par with Cram Soup right now in Sector 1.
So you go, coming through turn 4 now.
And I think that toe from Alabos is what would have jumped him up so high. Looking quite clean through turn 6. Turn 7 was quite nice, with a 44.7 through Sector 2.
Yep.
So he's on par. He's looking like he's on par for 3rd or 4th. It's now up to Sector 3. A little bit of a wiggle wouldn't have helped. He's lost a little bit too much speed. It's going to be a 104, but where? 104.4 puts himself up into 5th.
Cleaned up then.
Yeah, he did.
17th to 5th. I'd take that.
100%. As the M-Dog now, 2nd place man in the championship. He's up in Sector 1. Sector 2, what's he going to be able to do? He's carried the speed very nicely. Biggles.
Beautiful turn 4 there. Got on the power nice and early.
Biggles, any word from Sushi? I know Sushi's on a hot lap.
No, Sushi's validated, mate.
So
Sushi's validated. I'm just looking at the house driver in P7 at the moment.
So
that
the
you're
M-
watching.
Yeah, the M-Dog. Z-Dog
Yeah.
puts himself up into 3rd. So the Huss, there's at least one Huss in the top 3. The M-Dog 1/10 up on his time.
Oh.
It's going to be a 104.3. Could it be quicker? It's a 104.2. Puts himself in 4th. So
He's
yet,
pushing that car to the absolute limit then.
yeah. Well, there you go, Zarko. Your driver, your pick of the driver is in 3rd place.
Yeah, it was for me. It was Cram Soup and M-Dog. Cram Soup has been at every practice session with me pretty much.
Well,
For me, practice started actually up the Silverstone race. I jumped on the Toronto, spent an hour.
well, you're not resting on your laurels after that win in Silverstone.
I felt in the zone, so I got straight on it.
Nice. That's what you want. It is what you want. Oh, we don't encourage that from the Z-Dog.
I tell you what, I'm testing some new AI software this evening as well. So drivers may hide all the telemetry information and all that stuff, but we got the AI bots, the big brains and power to be, to calculate what the ERS is, the DRS, the fuel management, tires, and all that sort of jazz as well. So I'll be testing that in the background, man.
That is spicy. I would like to know how this goes over this race.
Oh, mate, I got some big brain programmers out there. They'll work it out. Don't worry about that. The drivers can hide, but they can't hide from the biggles.
Okay, so this has just been pointed out to me by ProbPin, which I believe is Joe as well. The top 14 cars are separated by less than a second.
Wow.
13 drivers, exactly. Good on you. Good call.
So that is impressive. But it is Sushi, the man.
Nothing less from a bunch of Australians, my friend, at all.
That is so the man who's leading the championship up in pole position. The man in 3rd in the championship in 2nd. The Z-Dog rounds out the top 3. The M-Dog, the man in second in the championship, is in 4th, so he's got a teammate right next to him. So there might be some Haas team orders coming around on the phone to Gunter Steiner. Cheeseburger in 5th, Cream 6th, Terminator 7th, Eston 8th, Espec 9, Armil in his debut in the top 10, Alabaz 11th, Streeter 12th, Final Event 13th. I feel like that's probably not as good of a qualifying session as I thought he might have had. Goof in 14th, Kiwi 15th, Quickdraw 16th, and Pay rounds out our 17 drivers. Yeah, I think the final event, I feel like he should have been a lot higher up than he actually finished.
The fact that the whole field is separated by 1.5 seconds just shows how close this race
Oh, it's
might
crazy.
actually be.
It is crazy. But we'll have a quick look at the British race results, and the M-Dog finishing in first place from the Z-Dog from Oxygen. So we had a Haas and a Williams on the podium, which we never see now in the Formula 1, but we did in OCE. So that was awesome. Josh KKH in P4 and Sushi finished in P5, which drastically switched up the this driver standings order. A couple of DNFs. Cram Soup DNF'd on lap 4 or 5, I believe it was, and he brought out the safety car, which caused that a little bit of a kerfuffle in out of the last corner in Silverstone, where I think it was Terminator, S-Spec, and Josh KKH all came together the moment that safety car came out, and they all got like 5 to 10 second penalties under the safety car, which is crap, but it's the way the game works. So that was the British Grand Prix standings. We'll have a quick look at what that did to the driver standings, and it's a little bit small. That's because we've had, 31 drivers in Tier 2 overall, but as you can see, Sushi leads the way with 296 points from the M-Dog on 285. So then you got Cram Soup on 267. The top 3 drivers, the only drivers to have won a race. Sushi with 2 wins, the M-Dog with 2 wins, and Cram Soup with 3 wins. So the top 3 are 100% going to go to the final race, provided everyone finishes the race today. The Josh KKH, as you said, Zarko, a shame that he's not here, because you look at that, he's had 3 podiums of second place positions, but he's there. Like,
He's still there. Yeah,
all it takes is one of the top 3, or even all 3 of the top 3 to come together, and Josh KKH could win a championship. So it's a shame that he's not here, but yeah, it's
Yeah, you wonder, like, Cram Soup, the motivation to go up the inside on this first corner is going to be high.
yeah,
He needs to get points back from Sushi.
yep.
So that's when things can go wrong, and so we'll see what happens.
On the constructor standings, Haas win the constructors, which is a sentence I don't think I would ever use this year in Formula 1. But
Yep.
in OCE, it's happened. So Haas lead the way and have won the way. Red Bull, Ferrari, McLaren, and Alfa Romeo are now in the fight of their life to finish second in the last race of the season.
Yeah. You know, Gunter's been channeling all those resources not into F1 cars, but into the game.
This is spicing it up. I didn't realize how close this is.
It's super
This is
close
gonna
in
be
Tier
good,
2. It's super close.
It looks like the window's out a little bit because I can see the spectator window to the side. But yeah,
Yeah.
Cram Suit has got everything to risk it for the biscuit here for sure.
Yeah, but as
And
you
my
can
money's on the papaya orange car. Daniel Ricciardo is just tweeted right now saying, "Come on, McLaren."
As you can see, the Austria track info before we get this race underway. Zox, I Love Controller with the most poles. Last winner was I Love Controller. Jay Miles with the fastest lap of a 105.2. I think we might see her get beaten, but it's about 5 lights about to get underway. 4, 5 lights. Who's going to be the first car into the first corner? Will it be clean or will there be a safety car? We're about to find out as we have that usual game delay. It's away. There's a fast starting Williams who's made up 2 places already of Emil. Sushi cuts across Cram Soup. The Z-Dog leads the way from the M-Dog. Someone's gone very, very wide. There's a lot of cars going very, very wide.
Cream's dropped 7 positions, 9 positions.
I think Emil is challenging. He's not. He's hanging back. Oh, we've got some passing down the back of Espec on Eston. So the AlphaTauri jumping as Eston gets a 5-second penalty for corner cutting and gaining 1 place.
This is exactly what Sushi wanted. Lead into turn 1 and just hold him back into turn 3, hold him off.
Well, yeah, even though there's not really dirty air in this game, but it's definitely felt.
Yeah, definitely through sector 3 you feel it.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, didn't appear to defend much as well, Sushi.
Yeah, as Hot Cream just jumped Alabos down the inside. Hot Cream's lost 8 positions, so he did not get a good start at all.
Sushi's got one eye on the championship, so you think he might be thinking he doesn't have to win this race, but of course he would like to. So does he have to push for that win?
I think he has to finish ahead of the M-Dog. So long as he does, but the problem is,
Overtaking the opportunity. Sorry, cut you off there.
no, it's all good. The M-Dog on the Z-Dog. I think this might be a couple of team instructions. The Z-Dog will now have to try and fend off Cheeseburger. As Amil also jumps Turbinator down the back of that.
Let's go into the pits for a wing damage.
Yellow flag, sector 2.
Yellow flag. It's a slow
McLaren
moving.
got awesome exit. Gonna bring it to the Z-Dog. Oh, risking it for the biscuit.
Yeah, that was super close. Like, every time you see that, you just clench and you just tighten up and just pray to God that it works out.
I'd like to delete the spam chat out there if somebody could do it in the Twitch chat. You know, the old who wants followers? Yeah, good on you, mate.
Yeah, I was about to say I might get our OCE man of Chris on the job.
Let's not worry about that right now because the race is on. Nobody's going to click on that anyway. They're not that silly.
Kiwi, very close.
Real fighting for that position.
Let's see who's closest. Armil is getting very close to Cheeseburger. These guys were fighting before in Tier 3.
Ram Soup has that all-important DRS. It's just reeling in Sushi right now.
Another yellow flag, a slow-moving Alfa Romeo of Turbinator. Oh, what's happened here?
Oh, little spin from Spininator.
Yeah.
Oh,
Spininator.
I called it.
You call it Spininator? Anyway. Sorry.
Yeah, Spininator's his nickname because he has spun the last couple of races.
Yeah.
Hot Cream.
I mean, Vettel's is here.
I'm recording some extra camera angles for the highlights for this as well too. So you guys are under the spotlight multiple times. Many great commentators and many great camera angles are happening here today.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's right.
That's what we want.
Yeah, right now I'm just on board with Cram Soup, who's got beautiful DRS, and he's right up behind Sushi.
Yeah, he's super close. He's closing in. So Sushi's got, and this is what I was saying before. I don't know if Sushi has the luxury of not winning the race because if he stays ahead of the M-Dog, he has to also stay ahead of Cram Soup because Cram Soup will close this battle down.
Yeah, for me right now, I'm behind Sushi like this. I'm not using, and with a bit of a gap to M-Dog, I'm not using any ERS, and I'm just wearing Sushi down lap by lap.
Oh, I think that's exactly what he's doing, but he's going for it! Oh, big ol'
Just a little touch. Little touch through there.
He's got everything to win here. He's a championship, man. He wants his name engraved on the trophy of all trophies.
And while these two are fighting, actually, M-Dog's getting them, coming back into range. He's taken half a second on his lap.
Well,
this has been a very interesting straight.
Yellow flag. It's a Mercedes that's moving slowly. He's off the track, but he's going to have to wait, and he has perfectly. Cram Soup getting close. The more these...
Bit of a twitch from Sushi.
Yeah, and it's allowed Cram Soup to get the jump.
Oh, he's got him nice and early.
What a man.
And that's the thing, the more these two squabble, the M-Dog is going to be lurking.
With a 3-second time penalty.
Now, can Cram Soup pull away now? That's the real question.
It's such a hard track to pull away from because you got...
once you're in that zone, that DRS zone.
Yeah, there's 3 DRS zones, and they're all on the straights.
Right up that gearbox.
Or as my daughter calls it, the doors.
I see
This
Goof.
2-horse race pulling away from the rest of the pack. It's going to be good, isn't it? Because they're starting to build a little bit of the DRS, getting out of DRS. This is going to be fantastic. I can't believe this is going to be like just a couple of more races to go. Cram Soup's now under pressure. Look at this. Good entry from the Ferrari.
Sector 3, Cram Soup. You see him through those 2 left-handers. He's just not getting to the inside of that corner.
He's probably running less downforce.
Yeah, maybe.
This and...
But on the edge of the seat for this race, this is... Wow.
Oh, beautiful through turn 1 there by Cram Soup.
Yeah, but this is a usual thing we see with Sushi. He's very quick in qualifying because he runs that extra downforce. The Streeter goes off the track, and Goof is now going to get the run. But we see Sushi runs that extra downforce, but when it comes to the race day, he struggles because he hasn't got the straight line speed he needs, and Goof has decided to send it, and is spun around.
Oh, and right now, M-Dog's right behind Sushi as well.
Yeah, I was just about to call that, exactly. You're right on the money, my friend. M-Dog's caught the party.
Yeah, he was a second and a half off the 2 seconds off the pace, and now he's back up with them.
Yeah, don't mess with the M-Dog.
Nah,
Yeah, well,
in
these
the
guys are all
party.
thinking about the championship.
I think he was just keeping those tyres safe and secure as Kiwi battling Streeter in a medium versus soft battle, which will not last very long. Kiwi needs to get this jump done now.
Oh, this is a 7-way battle, really, for position 1. If you think,
Oh,
they're all
wow.
within-
Yeah, it is.
they're all
Look down the
within
main
seconds.
straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can all count, isn't it? There's
That's
no
right.
Count Dracula right now. It is Count in the Ardennes
It's
forest here.
we call that one the Doors train.
Well, let's see.
Oh, look at this. The Ferrari's coming back big time. He's
Yeah.
coming back.
He's going down the outside.
Oh.
The space is left. The
Just enough space.
There was nothing in that. There was
Cram,
nothing in that.
Cram Soup gets the DRS, unfortunately. But I
Yeah,
think this
he
might
does.
have opened the door for the M-Dog. M-Dog decides not to go for it. He wants to keep that front wing safe.
Snuck up from nowhere.
I think M-Dog right now is just letting these two fight it out. He's just going to pick up the pieces, whatever happens.
Kiwi around the outside of Streeter. Streeter just keeping the car in the right direction. Kiwi still on the inside. There's a bit of going to be a blight side. It's okay. Oh, almost contact. Both of them are gone round. Oh, no.
That's not what you want to see. Looks like everyone's still got all 4 wheels on.
It does. I don't think they copped any damage.
Yeah. Final events just racking up the penalties right now. I think that's his third. Second 3 second.
Hasn't found the zone as the M-Dog now closing in on Sushi. He's going for the inside.
Going for the inside.
Oh, the space is there. Both of them are still going to pick up DRS, and they're going to have another crack at it.
Yeah, side by side into turn 4. I think the inside line through turn 4 is better because then it gives you the outside line into 6.
S-Spec on Cheeseburger as well. These top 7 cars are going at it.
Yeah, they still all within half a second of each other too, so this is really tight.
Oh man, Amil just at the edge of this train.
It's 2.1 seconds for the top 7. That's how close it is. It's
Yeah,
ridiculously close.
Ridiculous.
This is as close. I think it was tier 1 in Belgium, I think it was, where we had 14 cars within 3 seconds of each other.
Yeah, I know. Obvious just tweeted and said, "Oh my god." That's what he said. OMG. Look at this.
Oh, M-Dog 110, 210s now.
Yeah, it's super close, but Sushi got a great drive out of that turn 1, and it set himself up to go for a run on Cram Soup. Crammed.
Cram Soup. Yeah, he's giving that up.
Oh no, but he's gone
yeah.
too deep.
No, he's not.
Beautiful.
Cram Soup gets the
Cram
DRS.
Soup has the DRS.
The M-Dog's got the DRS, so Sushi is now the sitting duck.
Yep.
M-Dog gonna go for it.
He's blocked
No.
a little bit by Cram through there, but he's got the... Looks like Sushi got on the power before M-Dog.
You've got first, second, and third leading the race, just swapping back and forth. This is what you
insane.
want to see.
Oh, mate, we still have one more round to go.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
There's a championship on
Where
the
do I
line.
sign up? Slide the Discord button right now.
If you look at, I gave M-Dog a few pointers before, but yeah, you see him right in the curve there, like exactly, and he's like 80% ERS as well.
The thing is, for the M-Dog's got a bit of buffer. The Z-Dog will act as a bit of coverage from Cheeseburger, S-Spec, Eston, as Amil has decided to box early. So he's going a different strategy altogether.
That's a brave move, that is.
I think it's going to be super aggressive. What's he putting on the mediums, which means he'll have the softs at the end of the race.
Oh.
Right, he's started going for the massive undercut here.
Yeah.
Now, the undercut is about half a second when you're on the same pace.
Oh, Sushi Cram Soup. is
close.
super close.
Oh, I'm capturing all these angles as well, mate. I'm saving all these replays. This should be good later on for highlight reels.
Goof,
It's the type of battles you want.
Goof and Streeter going at it again, and Goof comes out best.
Penalty for Kiwi. 3 seconds.
Window, someone's getting Albond. That's amazing.
Be interesting to see where Amiral is going to come back out.
Unfortunately for him, he's behind Quick Draw, so he's going to lose so much time because Quick Draw's nowhere near this sort of pace.
He's actually about to overtake him. Well, no, he's not.
Well, let's see. Emil, P15, Quick Draw. What's Quick Draw's time in P14? A 107, and these guys are doing 107.9. Okay, so you know what? It's the same pace, so he's not gaining anything.
So Biggles, tell me, how are the tyres looking right now between the top three?
About 42%.
Across the board, yeah?
Yeah, mate, I got all the AI algorithm. So Cram Soup's going to be feeling pressure there, but they all are. They're all bunched up. It's looking
They're all
good.
about the same 42%, are they?
Yeah, that's what the algorithms are suggesting based off. Anyway,
It'll
I
be
don't
interesting to see who pits first because that's going to decide the rest of the
yeah,
race.
undercut could work brilliantly, couldn't it? Or it
Yes.
could go
I think
wrong
that
way.
undercut is very strong here.
Yeah, it's-
Amaru just got past Kiwi and Quick Draw. I think they just let him pass.
Yeah,
To
they
11th
know
now.
they're not battling Emil.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's gonna be a race of who blinks first, but these top 6 cars just pulling away from the rest of the field in this massive DRS train.
Yeah, well, net result on the track is Amaru is still part of this group, I think.
Yeah,
What's the gap to the leader?
gap to leader.
He's 20 seconds. He's 20 seconds behind the leader, so he's actually poised to come back out in first place.
And Emil gets the fastest lap on the mediums. Wow.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Emil, he'll
He's
come
now
out
19
first.
seconds, 19.9,
He'll come out in.
19.6.
He'll come out in first, but those tires
Ooh.
are going to be not as
Back
soft.
challenge for the race lead again. Ooh,
Cram Soup
gets it.
just manages to break the latest.
Is quite king here, and the tire drop off and the tire wear is not that high. So I think it could be the master stroke from Amiral.
Who knows? We'll find out very shortly.
That's right.
I mean, Emil's
Just keep an eye on him.
not in the championship for it. So for these
That's
three,
right. That's right.
it doesn't matter. If Emil wins the race, it probably
that-
works out more for Sushi. I think. If you have the yellow flag in sector 3, I think it was a slow-moving Alpha Man. I think it might have been the final event.
It's not the final event, my friend. It's the
Sushi's got a
penultimate
great
event.
drive.
Es-
He's coming up alongside Cramson.
Esbeck is just about to pass Cheeseburger. No, he's not. Sushi going around the outside of Cram Soup. Is it going to make it stick? Cram Soup yet again gets that DRS, and Sushi can't do anything about it. M-Dog going down the
It's gonna
inside.
take a 3-for-1 special here. Maybe. Oh.
Sushi gone wide. Sushi gone wide. It's allowed the M-Dog to come down the inside, but no, Sushi's got the drive.
Yeah, they're taking that tighter line. You get a little bit less. You got to wait a little bit before you get on the power.
Oh, who's on the Cheeseburger? Cheeseburger was on the grass.
Oh, so Cheeseburger leaves the party. Espec looks like he's dropping off the DRS train.
His percentages looking Beagles. They must be one in the pit soon.
Hey guys, we want to bring it up that Amiral's
50s.
now 17 seconds behind the leader.
They're in the 50s now. It's going to be a make or break situation. One little slap of the brake pedal and you go in a spin. So who's gonna snap first and who's not gonna snap first? Cram Soup is the one that's really under pressure.
The final event has
Yeah.
left the session. I wonder if he's lagged out.
Oh, give him a little invite. Now,
Wow, they're going for it tooth and nail, aren't they?
So Sushi playing a bit smart this time, I think. I think he wants that second DRS zone, and he's got it. But Kramsu got a great drive out of turn 3, and Sushi's just not close enough to go for the challenge. But he's outbroken himself. It's okay.
Amiral's now 16 seconds behind the leader, so he's really looking for a
He is
big jump now.
pushing that car hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell you
well,
what,
he's
guys, I'm
gonna
so
become-
glad I'm stayed up to watch the OCE Racing League right now. 'Cause this is an absolutely cracking race. Who needs to watch the Mexican Formula 1 Grand Prix?
Kramsu,
10 times
and
better.
M-Dog. Sorry, Biggles, Kramsu and M-Dog have decided to blink first.
Yep. M-Dog says, I want a bit of that.
Nobody gets a
Line
speeding.
battle.
Yeah, nobody gets a speeding in the pit lane. S-Spec has also blinked. So the top out of the top 6, half of them have pit.
Sushi blink next lap.
We know, according to Zaka, we know Z-Dog can get about 25 laps on this set of
Here goes
softs.
Merrill. Merrill
Wow.
just goes past the guys in the pits. He's already up turn 1, going up to turn 3.
However, he's got already 4-lap older tyres.
That's right, that's right.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
this is,
Cramson's
track
come
position.
back out. Sorry, guys. Cramson's come back at 17.3. 18 seconds for a pit stop around here. So if he could put in a blistering lap right now, he will, jump. Well, somebody just goes me off the background. He will jump Sushi. So Sushi has to react to this right now.
Yeah, Cram Soup looks like he's still going to maintain that position. And Sushi might be looking to lose his position to M-Dog as well.
Yeah, it's looking like that, isn't it? Let's
And
see.
M-Dog doesn't even
Coming
have
up
a lap.
leading.
Nah,
He
Sushi,
could've-
17.9.
Sushi and Z-Dog decide to continue.
Well, he could be losing out to S-Spec as well, who's already stopped.
Cheeseburger pits.
Yeah. So he's decided to go. So these guys want the fresher tyres at the end of the race.
So does Goof.
Are they going to do a Mercedes strategy and call it wrong when Red Bull called in?
It's very
called
possible.
the good
Well, he's got the
Coda.
pressure from Z-Dog too, so
Yeah, Sushi stayed out.
Wow.
they kind of split
Look
their
at Cram
strategy
Soup,
in half.
15.6. Cram Soup is shaving time left, right, and center. It's like a cricket
Yeah,
stump.
those new tyres, but
Yeah. M-Dog is now putting pressure on Cram Soup, so Sushi, the Ferraris have to respond here, otherwise they're going to get eaten
Alabos is
alive.
retired. Is this going to be a safety car? Oh, the M-Dog challenging Cram Soup.
a safety car would be a get out of jail free card for Sushi.
Oh yeah, 100%. But, the M-Dog, they're both going for it into turn 6.
I think we're going to hold them off.
Yeah, Cram Soup just holds him off. But this is what I was saying. Those extra laps Emil has done, like Cram Soup has reeled in Emil by about a second over 2
Sushi's
laps.
boxing, mate.
Sushi
Sushi's
and
boxing.
Z-Dog are boxing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, look at this. I guarantee you right now, Cram Soup, the M-Dog, are going to just eat them alive. Look at that. They're already coming around
I've
the
got a
final corner
feeling
right
like
now.
Cram
I'm
Soup's going to
be
come out behind
bye-bye.
S-Spec. Or at least wheel to wheel with S-Spec or behind S-Spec.
I think they've shaved at least 3, 4, 5 seconds now.
Yeah, they're gone. You can see they're just gone.
Yeah. Oh, and they got traffic too. So Sushi's going to come out with traffic.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a-
S-Specs.
Behind S-Spec. Yeah, he jumped him in the pits.
Let's see, Cram Soup will be getting the DRS off Emil. M-Dog's getting the DRS off Cram Soup. Sushi's been jumped by S-Spec, so Sushi and Z-Dog, the biggest losers of it. But they will have, 2 or 3 lap extra tyres. So that will come to pay dividends, hopefully, at the end of the race. They just got to slowly reel these guys in, is what they need.
A lot of Hamilton about that in Coda. Didn't quite work in time, didn't it, at the end?
Not at all.
Catching's one thing, but passing's another.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Sushi with his
Catching-
higher downforce, I don't think he's going to be as easy as he can to get past people.
No, but
S-Spec's-
he will get close. He will.
S-Spec's only on a 1 lap older tyre, so I don't think the advantage is there.
Hot cream boxing.
Take the lead of the race. Wow.
Yeah, he does. But let's see what Cram Soup's. So he got the DRS. So Emil's now got to have to deal with having 5 lap older tyres.
Do you really think they're going to affect him that much?
Ah, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be a difference of maybe 10 to 15%.
Cram
wow.
Soup's
Depend-
got to get past him. Cram Soup's got to get him out of this turn 3, up the hill. He's got to get a good exit
Really
speed
lock
with the
up.
with the traction and get on with it, get past the Williams because he can't afford to lose too much time right now.
He's done exactly that. He's got the drive of his life. He's now going to go around the outside of Emil. Is Emil going to play hardball? No, he's not. Is the M-Dog now going to do it too?
Going for a double overtake.
Oh, he is. They have.
He
M-Dog
almost
does
lost it
not
there.
want to lose sight of him.
Yeah, this is what Sushi does not want right now, isn't it?
No,
Because he's
Sushi
still
Dad is leaving.
Sushi's got now a lot of traffic, and he's got to lose a lot of time. He's 5 or so
Sushi-
seconds off Cram Soup right now.
Sushi's out of DRS zone right now with S-Spec, so
1.1. Yeah, it's right now. Sushi's probably going to lose the position to the M-Dog. He might actually lose the position to Cram Soup too. And again, the title will swing yet again. Emil is probably just going to want to sit
To
there.
be
I
a
think.
bearer of bad news, ladies and gentlemen. We are looking at the M Dogs looking at 2 warnings.
Now the question we also have.
Yeah, Sushi's on 2. Sorry?
No, the question we still have is no safety cars yet, and how have they fueled the cars?
That'll be
I
a
can
big
tell you
one.
the fuel if you want. I can tell you the fuel.
Oh, beautiful. Tell us. Well, yeah, let us know.
Well, not just yet. I gave you the spoilers about the 2
Oh,
warnings.
right,
So
it's
the Ferrari
right.
driver's in trouble, the M Dog's in trouble. Cram Soup's on 1 warning,
Yeah.
but
A
he's
little
got
buffer
M Dog pressure right now. He's got massive pressure from the M Dog.
Well, it's going to be up to how quick does Espec close down these 3, because if Espec can close them down pretty quickly, then Sushi will get onto the back of this train pretty quickly, as we've missed Cheeseburger jumping the Z-Dog as well. So that we've missed that. Goof.
So that was our undercut. The undercut is strong.
Yeah.
Notes for tier 1.
Yeah, I think a few of the tier 1 drivers will be paying close attention, as look at that. Cram Soup goes to the inside of the pits. The M-Dog follows. Oh! Just.
I'd be really careful if I was Cram Soup right now, because if you get to force M Dog into a mistake because he's close to the penalties. You can see right now Cram Soup has no ERS left. He's defending for the life of
Emil's going for it.
The inside there. The Williams is going to go for a 3 for 1 stall. He's going to be tight.
Nah, he's backed out. I don't think he wants any part of it.
M-Dog's got this.
Cram
Come on.
Soups, his best position right now is to sit behind M-Dog and recharge his ERS.
That's exactly what Emil's doing. Emil's got 100%.
Yeah, nice.
What has Cram Soup got? He's got barely any, and the M-Dog. The M-Dog's got heaps of ERS left. So Cram Soup is the one looking a bit in trouble.
Sushi
Yeah,
doesn't
but-
have much, but
It's the penalties that play, my friend. Lap 20 and 36. He knows that these other 2 drivers, the 2 drivers that are ahead and behind him, have 2 warnings. So if they get stopped at 3 seconds, it could very much be game over.
Again, the DRS train begins yet again, and Espec is closing in on these 3 because they are squabbling. So Espec has gained about a second in all of this, which means it's promoting Sushi further forward, which is what Sushi needs. Cram Soup and the M-Dog going for it yet again. Oh, Emil, he's got the jump.
oh my goodness.
Emil just comes out from nowhere.
That was
There's a little 1 bar flies on by with 1 bar.
that's unbelievable.
Final event has retired from
he
the
must have got
session.
a warning there. He did. Oh, no, he didn't actually. Cram Soup was lucky to get away without going too wide.
Sushi and Espec.
Yep. Sushi and Espec trading positions right now.
Sushi doesn't have much ERS.
So that's going to smell trouble later. He needs the ERS.
She's falling back 4.2 seconds off this battle at the front. So he's got to get on with it quickly.
The M-Dog. He's going for it.
Oh, he's gone around the outside.
What a
That was clean.
That was very nice.
So
Cramps.
what was the question you guys were asking before about the extra fuel or something?
Yeah, how much? What are we looking for fuel with the guys?
Oh, hang on, but they're not finished yet. They're not finished yet.
They're just trading places left, right, and center.
Top. M-Dog is fighting. M-Dog takes the position back.
You can see that passive deployment from the ERS with M-Dog.
You got to remember, so close in this championship towards the end of really with the penultimate race, you don't want to be risking it for the biscuit, do you? You don't want to be in a wall. We still have a bunch of laps to go.
Well, that's the thing.
You want to get an overtake, you want to get a battle done, but it could all go pearl-shaped really quickly.
Well, that's the thing. Cram Soup put it in the wall last race, which is why he needs this win. However, the M-Dog and Sushi just need to finish ahead of Cram Soup. So, it's tough. It's so tough. I think the final... Sorry, Zaka. I think the final event needs another invite. Not the final event. Someone actually...
Is it DNF?
No, it wasn't the final event. It must have been someone else I saw left the session.
Cram Soup is going on the
Who
outside.
was that?
I'm not sure.
Cram Soup takes the lead again and loses it.
Let me find in the Discord.
Here we go.
Yeah, if somebody can shoot that out there because Jules is broadcasting, so
I can't touch it. Yeah.
you guys can do that for
Let's
sure.
find out who it
As
is.
M-Dog going for it again.
Sushi's jumped Espec. Sorry, Big Ol. Sushi's jumped Espec, and now he's 1.8 seconds behind this battle.
Soup with a 3-second time penalty. Gee, that's gotta hurt.
Graham Stoop got the penalty. He was the one with the least.
Oh man.
That would definitely hurt. He's got to force the M Dog into one right now. He's on 2 warnings, and the Red Bull's on 2.
What's the Williams
Sushi's
on?
on 2. On 2. So they're all on risking it for the biscuit right now. There's plenty. I guarantee you, they're all pretty much going to get a 3-second penalty at this point.
Yeah, that's big for the championship now for Cramped.
It's the petrol
Cram's
look,
24% front, and M Dog's 23% tires as well.
how's the petrol look, Biggles, while they're a bit spaced out, kind of?
There's a back marker about to join this fight.
Sorry, I only know gas. I live in the Americas now. It's gas.
These guys are going to have to try and clear quick draw super quickly.
3-second time penalty.
Oh man, quick draw. I think quick draw is going to he's going to interfere with this little battle. Hopefully he's able to stay clear from this, but they're closing him down so fast. The question will be how much percent tyre wear Amil will be at the end of the race. He's got 5 lap extra tyre, so where these guys will finish, it'll be interesting to see where he finishes in terms of tyre wear percentage. Cram Soup will pick up a lovely tow and DRS from quick draw though.
Screwed, sorry to cut you off on that one there. He's about 45% front left and front right. They're the ones that kill you.
Yeah.
If he's going to go to the end of this race, he's going to be like driving on ice for sure. He can't keep up this pace. There's no way. He's going to have to pray for a safety car.
Expecting him to pit the softs, or
he might.
it's a big move though.
The final
He might
event.
have to.
Hang on, sorry. The final event: frame rate issues, desync, controller issues, no front wing equals DNF. Well, that'll do it.
Not a good day for the final event.
Anything extra into that final event? Oh, here we go. Cram Soup wants a lead again.
I don't know
Has
who
he got it.
I don't know who to jump on board because you got a Huss fighting a McLaren and another Huss fighting a McLaren with Z-Dog and Cheeseburger. So the Husses and McLarens are going at it as Cram Soup yet again takes the lead.
What? This is unbelievable.
Chelsea, I'm also recording a lot of these angles and stuff too. So for the highlights, you're going to have all angles you could possibly get, hopefully.
This is going to be one hell of a highlight video. Amil is pitting. Amil is pitting.
The Williams is boxing. He's listening to this. He knows his tyres are cooked. Do it now, because you're not going to have enough time to slice your way through the field. Where's he come back out? Ooh,
Yeah, I don't think you can make 20 seconds back. Where he's going to be getting out of the.
I think if these guys are squabbling, 100% he's going to make that 20 seconds back.
He's playing for a safety car right now. Would be perfect.
Not for him. It would actually be perfect for these guys.
Yeah.
Window, don't bother with a highlight video. Just post the whole race. Sushi is back in action.
The amount of I will have the highlights ready for you. I'll send to you, Jules. And by the time you go through an interview process.
Ooh, that's
how quick we'll get this done for sure. We're gonna get it as quick as this race is gonna be over almost because we're only 10 laps to go.
It is
flying.
flying.
Look at them all go.
To be honest, I don't think I've gone on board with anybody else but the front 6. As Amil is trying to get past Hot Cream and not going through there. Hot Cream decides you're going to stay there for another lap at least.
Guess who's caught them? Sushi fought his way back, and he's now in the DRS range of Cram Soup, and no penalties.
I mentioned this a little bit earlier. Yeah, but he is. Cram Soup coming back.
This is tight. Oh.
They need to make sure. Well, for Cram Soup, he needs to make sure the M-Dog and Sushi get a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, he has to force him into it, exactly. I mean, guys, I'm pretty sure that the race coming up in Mexico will be exciting, but it won't be as exciting as this, I can guarantee that right now.
Oh no! Cram Soup's hit the wall!
Front wing damage.
Sushi up to second. What a change in that.
That's championship hopes probably absolutely destroyed and over. Oh, this is going to feel horrible.
He's going to have to box.
Fastest lap.
He's going to have to pray that these two come together.
Yeah. That's his championship going bye-bye.
Don't you hate that? You guys
bad for him now, yeah.
I
yeah,
felt it right now. I honestly felt it. I felt the guy was
Yeah.
brilliant. One
Yeah.
little mistake, isn't it, at this level? One mistake and it's game over.
As they're currently sitting, Sushi will be leading M-Dog by about 6 points.
He wants to get past Endog too, mate. Look at that. He
He's
wants
fighting.
to get past Endog.
He wants that position.
I think Espec wants to have a little bit of say with Sushi, and that's not the angle I want. I want this angle. Espec has all the ERS in the world. Goes around the outside. He's going to perform an Albon. Just hopefully there's no Hamilton in this, but it's okay.
Pass a little bit.
You got to remember too, but the penalties, but Espeg needs to get past because he has the penalties.
This is
Right.
true. This is very true.
Sushi's on 2 and M-Dog are on 2. So they're going to be very, very careful right now. Otherwise, that will bring everybody else into play.
I think if Espec jumps them both, there's a potential that Sushi and M-Dog could be trying a little bit too hard. And that might be warrant enough for an extra warning, which might be warrant for a penalty. So these two have to be so cautious because they've already seen what happened to their championship rival, Cram Soup. Just one little mistake and he's down in 9th place. But Espec coming back at Sushi. The run as Terminator has retired from the session. But it's in the pit, so it's okay. Whoa, Espec with the dive. He's going for it again. He gets a great drive out of turn 3, and it's going to set him up perfectly for turn 4. But the M-Dog has got no DRS, and Sushi's decided Espec is going for it!
Sushi still holds on. What a jump from Sushi.
M-Dog's come back, battling with the Espec. Espec decides to put his car there. Oh, there's contact. And all of this is allowing Sushi to go and run away.
And a
Yeah,
sixth
Sushi
place.
train. Sushi's going to be very proud to see these two guys battling it out at the moment. But remember, they're all on they're on the edge right now of penalties. Absolutely on the edge. You can't afford to lose this right now. Sushi could lose this race right now if he gets a penalty. The M-Dog could perhaps even lose it because the Z-Dog's just hanging out in the background as well.
Yeah, Espec wants this win. He had it taken away from him in Belgium. He wants this win. He's going for it. Oh, he's late on the brakes and manages, and the M-Dog's going to perform the ultimate switchback. And it's going to take first place because Espec does not have the DRS, but he's got heaps of ERS. Espec goes defensive on Sushi. Another yellow flag. Amel only 12 seconds back. He's gained quite a bit of time.
Yeah, Jules, where do I sign up for this racing league, mate? This is great. This is absolutely cracking.
We have a join
Team
button.
of some of the best drivers in the world, and this is great. We have one more round to go after this. Wow. I'm speechless.
Hot Cream has actually left the session. Zaka, you might need to get onto an invite for Hot Cream.
Done.
Oh man, this has been an amazing race. Sushi falling back. Espec is going to have a go at the M-Dog. But we know the M-Dog and Sushi knows that Espec has that 3-second time penalty, and that all they have to do is stay behind him.
I think Sushi's also nursing his tyres about 42%. He knows that he's raced to win here.
He's got
to
the
be very, very careful not to lose front wing, not to do unfortunately cram soup. Sorry.
Espec going for it on the M-Dog. Sorry, Biggles. He's done a great switchback, and then the M-Dog performs a great switchback. Sorry, the Espec performed a feint. The M-Dog, sorry, I'm getting mixed up because it's happening so fast. Espec performs the feint. M-Dog performed the switchback. M-Dog gets a 3-second time penalty.
That is oh goodness.
That's what the Sushi's waiting for. He was sitting back going, you guys battle it out. You get the penalties. He's also nursing 2 warnings, but he says, go for it. And then guess what? In about 5 laps time, I'll cross the line and I'll just be like, haha, thank you very much. And the Tifosi will be absolutely ecstatic.
Steve, 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, penalties are now starting to come thick and fast as concentration starts to die out.
Sushi's got to hold on so he cannot get a penalty. If he gets a penalty, that's race over for him.
It is.
For the win.
Amil is coming thick and fast, apparently. 9 seconds back from this fight. No penalties from Amil. Espec has lost the rear end!
Oh, reset the track, did it?
It's
Didn't
okay.
wave anyone?
No, he's okay. He was clear of any drivers, but there goes his win.
You guys are right with Emil. Because remember, he boxed and put those tires on because he was stretching it the biscuit, and now he's coming back and he doesn't have the penalties from P10 to P5. He's on a mission, but does he have enough time? He's catching Cheeseburger at a rapid rate. He's the fastest man on the track right now. He's 2 seconds lap quicker than everybody else.
Yeah, he's catching Cheeseburger. He's gonna have to also clear S-Spec. The problem with this is Sushi's now fallen back behind DRS zone from the M-Dog. Now I wonder if he's just saving up some ERS. He has about 50% of it. I think the M-Dog might have roughly the same. No, just a little bit under. So the M-Dog needs to get a massive move on if he's going to get clear of Sushi.
Not to say a podium is not the question for Emil. He's going great guns.
He's going to get Cheeseburger right now. He's going to absolutely annihilate him out of the corner. Cheeseburger's got no ERS to defend. He's going to take him up into turn 3. He's going to say,
he gets it
man,
easy.
thank you very much.
Yeah,
Very
easy.
much.
Easy pass. It's now whether...
Sushi.
Nah, Cheeseburger's got no answer.
He's got it.
Cheeseburger has no answer on that one. He's got 3 seconds to close down S-Spec. And then he's got a further 3.5 seconds to close down the other 2. But right now... So right now...
Good, man.
Yeah, right now, advantage Sushi in the championship. He's got Cram Soup down in 8th place, 3.3 seconds from Goof. He's got the M-Dog in front of him on a 3-second time penalty. Sushi just needs to maintain focus. He just needs to stay within 3 seconds. But I think the M-Dog can take a little bit more liberties now because he now doesn't have any warnings. He's got the 3-second time penalty. He can use 2 other advantages on the track to try and gain a little bit more time somewhere.
Are you trying to encourage the drivers to corner cut? Is that what you're saying?
Not corner cut. Trying to use those track limits to the maximum.
Yeah, use the track limits. I guarantee you right now, Sushi's got this in the bag. If he done, but Sushi's on the 2 seconds. That's the problem. 2 warnings.
Oh, he's lost a second because he was trying to clear Streeter. Streeter's coming back at him, and is just overtaking him.
Yeah, he lost a lot of time there.
Oh, this is holding him up.
He had to get. Yeah,
This is not good for Sushi.
that's a bit naughty from Streeter.
This is holding him up.
Yeah,
Streeter
no, he
should
gets
be
the pain
good.
from here.
I think because Streeter's on the softs, so Streeter's got fresh set of softs. This actually might work out. This actually might work out for Sushi because he's going to pick up the DRS.
Oh, Emil got the penalty.
No.
That was it. I was about to say, if Sushi got a penalty and Emil got that 3-second gap down, he would have actually won this race. But now he's going to be still looking for a P2. No, he won't. He's going to be in trouble.
He's going to be looking for P3. Yeah. Sushi down
Sushi cannot get a
1.9.
penalty.
He just needs to sit here, to be honest. He just needs to get Streeter to close down the M-Dog, pick up the DRS.
He's
And
getting
he'll-
a bit off Streeter, actually.
Have you tried to tell a driver to sit there? It doesn't happen, my friend. It doesn't happen.
I mean, this might be the best play he can do because look at the time he's just crawled back just by
And he's
sitting in the
getting big ups
DRS.
as well.
Yeah. And Streeter's right behind the M-Dog, so...
It's
this
the
is gonna-
penultimate lap, isn't it?
Oh,
And the
Streeter.
Yeah.
penultimate lap and the penultimate race of the season.
So I think there's no way the M-Dog's going to make up 1.5 seconds, so I think this is going to land in Sushi's lap. And Amil is right behind S-Back, so this battle for 3rd place on the podium is going to be super tasty. Chris, I can see you in chat. Do you mind posting driver of the day? Vote. Let's get people voting on who their driver of the day is.
I don't know if you guys, with your point system, you should always reward a driver that doesn't get a penalty if they finish the race, because Sushi definitely should get an extra point for not.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
Tuckwood, remember, last lap.
2.3 seconds to the gap is actually widening. You know what?
Yeah.
The M-Dog might get this. Amil might get 3rd, but S-Bec's going to have to go super defensive.
It's the push with all he's got. He doesn't have long left.
Viewers, vote for your driver of the day. It's in the chat. We're watching this. The M-Dog is about 6/10 from safety. Amil is battling for 3rd place. S-Bec is going defensive. Oh, Streeter and S-Bec, Sushi are so close. I don't know what's going on. Hang on,
Sushi
2.5.
off. Oh, this is
It's-
close.
It's going to be a magical...
Have it.
Sushi's got it.
The M-Dog 2.7.
2.7!
It's widening.
Come on, Sushi.
It's not going to be enough.
Oh!
It is
Sushi won
by
the
2
race.
tenths, and Espec gets third place by 66 thousandths of a second.
What a race this was.
Oh my. I don't have any breath left.
Yeah, you're gonna have to stop because you have a lump in your throat.
Cram Soup's coming back. Cram Soup gets 6th place. So Cram Soup
Wow.
managed to
Wow.
find a way.
So,
So how
another
does that
lap, and
split
that would
things
be
up in the
so
championship?
different.
Right. Oh, sorry, to cut you off. Go ahead.
That's a bit, I'm saying another lap, and that would have been so different because it was 66 thousandths off.
Yeah,
That was ridiculous. Sorry,
unreal.
go on.
Nah, just unreal as Emil gets driver of the day. I'd like to see what everyone else votes as driver of the day. And, oh man. Oh man. I don't have, I am short for words right now. Viewers, continue to vote for your driver of the day in the chat. Because, we'd like to see who you guys thought was your driver of the day. But,
I have to agree with that driver on the game gave us because Emil just what a race, like risking it early with those medium swap and yeah, what a race.
that was crazy.
Yeah.
Woo.
That was great, yeah, right. And fastest lap to Amiro.
Well, let's go through as Sushi takes top dog in first place from the M-Dog, which was 2 tenths off. Oh man, M-Dog must be so shattered. Esbeck in third place gets his second podium of the season. Armel in fourth, Cheeseburger fifth, Cram Soup sixth, Z-Dog seventh, Goof 8, Eston 9th, Kiwi 10th, Hot Cream 11th, Pay 12th, Streeter 13th, Quick Draw 14th, Terminator 15th, Final Event 16th, and Alabos in P 17th. Woo!
I'm letting everybody in the Twitch chat out there know my driver of the day, Sushi by far. Because hey, if you can finish a race in Austria without one penalty of corner cutting and drive to survive, I mean, he did start on pole, but mate, under that pressure, wheel-to-wheel action for so many of those laps, my driver of the day.
Well, Emil actually gets driver of the day in votes from the what's it called? The viewers. So Emil gets double the pie.
Yeah, but he's also P10 to P4 and also got the fastest lap. So yeah, of course, definitely deserved that.
Yeah, it was great racing. Great racing all around. I think the game may have frozen.
He only got a late penalty as well. So he was like, I was really like, Emil could have won that race, I think, but that last penalty really destroyed him towards the end.
Yeah, it did.
Very late penalty.
Yeah, it really did.
Well, this gives Sushi a 22-point advantage if there's no penalties coming in.
Wow.
That's a nice little buffer going into the last race.
I'm lost for words in that race. That was unbelievable.
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%.
36 laps went very fast.
I think we'll move on to the driver interviews because this game's actually frozen where it is. What we'll do, I can't invite people for some strange reason. There must be some other way I can do this. Well, Zarko, you might need to do.
I could give you all the highlights right now too to be ready and uploaded in about 10 seconds if you want.
That'll be nice.
Wow.
Okay, so what we might do, we might get the guys to invite them. They'll have to request to speak, and then I can accept it from, or not accept, but invite to speak from there. But let's get first up. Let's see, JS44. Since you haven't done this yet, would you like to be the first one to interview Esbeck?
Sure. Yeah, I'll give my best go.
Here we go. Esbeck, are you there?
Hello.
Beautiful. JS44, take it away.
Let's spec. What are your thoughts on the race? How do you think it went? Hello?
Esbeck, you there?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the race?
Is he saying something?
Hang on. Can you hear JS44?
No.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, I muted him. sorry. Again, please.
Well done.
Sorry.
Good
Here we
start.
Take it away. Take it away.
Okay. What are your thoughts on the race? How do you think it went?
Sorry. What were you saying?
Thoughts on the race? How do you think it went?
Hang on, JS. I think you're getting a little bit lag spike or some sort of like reverb or something. Are you too close to your mic?
That
Go-
better?
Yeah, that's much better. Much better.
Okay, sorry. Spec, how did you think your race went?
Yeah, I thought it was slow. I was qualified 10, but then the first thing was so crazy that we were all so close together. So I thought I was fourth at the end for sure, but I think he got a penalty at the last corner or something. So super happy with third. I spun. I just tried to make a gap
Yeah,
from is it M dog? Yeah, then spun. So
yeah. Hats off to you. You did a really good job, especially under the pressure at the front. Did you feel much pressure when you were going through the court when you were so tightly matched at the front, or what did you
yeah,
feel?
because that happened with old tires. I think we were all sliding, trying to
Yeah,
get because we don't have DRS right if we were at the front. So
yeah,
yeah, just I save ERS a lot. So just try to get a good exit, then just spun it. So yeah,
yeah. Okay.
but it was
Well,
fun,
well done.
super fun.
Well done. Very good. And yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well done, Espec. Zarko, would you like to take it away with the M Dog? Hang on, it's about to come in now. Here we go. The M Dog, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Beautiful. Zarko, would you like to take it away?
Yeah, M Dog. Commiserations. Sorry, but also congratulations for a hard-fought second place. Really, really tight racing, and so close in the end, and that just penalty pulling it forward. So how did the race go from your end?
Oh, it went really good. I was pushing so hard in the last few laps because Sushi was just catching up to me really quick. He's crazy quick.
Yeah, and the wheel-to-wheel action between you, Sushi, and Cram Soup was probably the highlight of the race for us.
Oh, we got really close fighting. I was
And
worried like one of us is gonna hit each other off.
yeah, the undercut looked pretty powerful too, so it looked like you had a slight advantage there over Sushi, who pitted a couple of laps later.
Yeah, I was thinking of pitting like lap 15 or 16, but I thought to go a little bit of an undercut from Sushi, and kind of worked. It just penalty wise, just sucked.
Yeah, I saw when Cram Soup decided to duck in, you kind of followed him in. I don't think that was your plan, but I think you just decided. Was that right? Or did you decide last minute to pit when you saw Cram Soup pit?
I was thinking of when Z-Dog gonna pit, because he didn't know when he was gonna pit, and then I saw a cramp going in. It's like, oh yeah, I should follow him as well.
Yeah, right. Well, we all know that Z-Dog doesn't have to pit. He just does. He could do the whole race on the same set of tires.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, congratulations, and 22 points, I think, behind in the championship, so it's still to play for going into Australia. So good luck with that.
yeah, I can't wait for Australia.
Back to you, Jules.
Perfect.
You're in Australia, mate. What do you mean you can't wait?
well, look, nonetheless, well done, M Dog. That was surreal. We'll move on to our winner for Austria and for round A, and the man who extends his championship lead going into the last round, but still has it all to play for. Sushi, are you there?
Yeah,
Ferrari, Ferrari, Ferrari!
yeah, it's good to see Ferrari win again.
Yeah, it's true, 100%. I more than anyone would like to see that, and I would like to see that in Mexico tonight, but I feel like I'm going to be disappointed. Here I was not. But in any case, Sushi, how are you feeling? I mean, was your nerves as high as the roof as ours was?
Yeah, I've been shaking the whole race. I was crazy battles between the three of us there. I was just trying to stick behind them and wait for something to happen, and ended up being one on penalties. And I had 2 warnings as well. So on the last lap, I was just trying to cruise, not get another one.
I mean, that last lap, I mean, you lost 8/10, but it was just what was going through your head on that last lap? You lost most of the time there.
Yeah, I probably went too cautious, but on the last 2 corners, I had quite a bit of understeer, and then I lost quite a bit of time. And then the gap was like 2.8, and then I just, yeah, I don't know.
Sushi, how did you survive all those battles towards the end of the race? You were nursing 2 warnings for a long time, somehow kept it cool, and didn't pick up that third point warning. Like,
I
man,
don't
you're
know.
just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I guess I feel like for like the last third of the race, I wasn't going 100% out because I felt like I could stick with M Dog, and I was hoping that he'd get a penalty, which he did, and I thought that it would be one on penalties. So I don't know how I didn't get another warning, but I'm happy about that.
I mean, you came away again. The penalties is what decided the race, but you came away with it, and again, you stay ahead at the top of the championship. How's the nerves going into the last round?
Or I don't even know. I don't even know.
You
I
have
just yeah.
no go. Sorry, I interrupted.
Oh no, it's just I feel like this race was really important for me because if I got out, then that would M Dog would have quite a big lead, I'd think. So I'm happy about this.
I think we are too.
Say Sushi, hats off to you. Really good race. Really
Yeah,
good.
thank
Yeah,
you.
Sushi, right now, are you thinking about getting your name engraved on the OCE drivers standings trophy? Is that something you want to put in your shelf? You want to go to sleep at night looking at that trophy, going, "I won it all."
I mean, that would be nice, yeah, but it's got to work for it still. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep, of course you have to work for it, mate, and you did
Yep.
today. Exactly, that's how you work for it.
Yep.
In any case, Sushi, amazing stuff. You've got 7 days to think about your nerves, so it's all going to kick off with one more round, and I think we'll call it there. But in the meantime, JS44, I suppose since you're the newbie, would you like to give your summary on this race? You can be the first one.
Yeah, I think it was a good race. It was really, really tight. Great race to have my debut in commentating on. I thought, like I said before, my driver of the day would have been Emil. I just think he just had a really good drive and just built his way up through the end, to the end of the race and fought really hard. Obviously, Sushi hats off to him, really, really well run race and just keeping composure throughout it, without those penalties and all that. But yeah, no, I just think it was a really good race. One of the closest races I've probably seen on the game. And yeah, so thanks for letting me commentate, and I hope I wasn't too bad.
No, you're great. You're great, actually.
Yeah, cut you off there. I mean, sorry, cut you off there, Jules. I was
No,
going to
that's
say
good.
I've commentated a lot of races, and JS, mate, your commentating was really, really good. So hats off to you, my friend. Good job.
Thank you, and hopefully I can drive that well next week if I'm in. So we'll see how we go.
Well, one more race.
Sushi, I don't know.
Let's see. Let's see. Zarko, you can go next. What was your summary on this race?
Oh, like my quick summary is match point to Sushi.
Ooh.
Championship match point.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got that advantage. It was a championship drive. That's what it was. He resisted the pressure from everyone, pretty much. All that pressure, side-by-side wheel action, and he showed why he's leading the championship.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree with that. So short but sweet. Awesome. Biggles, your summary.
So Zarko, real quick there. You said match point, right? So I guess there'd be no love between the drivers.
That's it.
You went to the tennis puns, mate. I had to do it, but yeah, good
no,
commentating as well too, mate. Zarko, it's good to be in the booth with you, my friend. And of course,
you-
Jules, the man, the legend himself. Well, over to you, mate.
I was going to say over to you. You get the summary next.
No, mate. No, you, my friend. You. I'm speechless. This race was brilliant.
Yeah, look, again, yeah. It literally took the word out of my mouth. Brilliant is basically an understatement because for a good time of 14 laps, we had 6 cars battling for the lead. Probably the first 6-7 laps it was 7 cars, but until Emil pitted, you then had 6 cars going side by side for about 14 laps. It was the pits that broke everything up, and in the end, we still had 4 cars going for the lead.
And no safety cars.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised about that. We had 2 retirements. I think it was Alabos who crashed out in turn 1, just off the track. But where his car was positioned, because I could see it on the map, it was right in the firing line if someone had run wide. So I'm really surprised we didn't have a safety car in this race. I mean, look,
I did 2 league races earlier today when both of those races had some exactly what you said, and no safety cars. I think at the moment it's just one of those days where, Bernard's just like, you know what? No,
can't be
I
bothered.
don't want to go out. Yeah, I'm done. I do too much already. I drive around multiple leagues every day in a safety car, and I think he just
He's just
protested
over it.
today.
Oh, if you
Yeah.
think back to Singapore, we had on the pitch straight. I think it was Tico. He was sitting there, his car on the
That's
on the on the track.
that's
It was on the
right.
start finish line.
I
No
remember
safety
that.
car.
I think was it his wheel or was it Matty's man's wheel that was rolling down the pitch straight?
That's it. Nah, it's fine.
Oh my goodness.
Really, a wheel rolling to the pit straight?
Yeah, yeah,
I've seen it stationary, but rolling?
It's
yes,
going for
Wow.
a tire change. What do you mean?
yeah.
I think Michael Massey's going with a that'll buff out kind of mentality.
Either
I
that.
did see early in Monaco there was sparks coming out of I think before you go through that little chicane as you get out of the tunnel, literally like fireworks coming out of some of those chicanes. So we're getting little surprises, aren't we, from Cody's?
It's true.
But overall, I think the D word, we won't mention the D word, was pretty good lately for the race today, for sure.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, and
Yeah, I actually the timing screens look pretty good through the whole race.
yeah, it was super close. And looking at at overall the best laps and the last laps, it was super close, bar one or two, throughout the entire field. The whole field was basically doing roughly the same lap time to their closest rivals. So going into Australia, it's not this fast, but it has a lot of quick, tricky sections where it's probably easier to follow because the car slows down a lot. You're not running with too much understeer. So I think, but Australia is one of those tracks where it's super hard to pass on because you've only really got maybe 5 or 6 opportunities in probably what a 21 corner track.
It's second to Monaco, right? Monaco had 11 overtakes in the last 3 years. Australia had 13. That's the reason why they're
Wow.
changing the circuit, obviously, at the moment. And I'm sure you guys are down there if you are in Melbourne. Just get, when they pour the concrete, just like write your name in there.
I went down there
Did you?
actually. I think it was in the middle of the year when they just finished it. I didn't write my name down, but it's actually having a look. I think it looks better.
What are they changing exactly?
So
I didn't know that one.
so there's a couple of corners. So turn one is now a couple of meters wider, so cars can now
Yep.
run side by side a little bit easier. But
Okay.
they've also, like, before in turn one it was more squared off. Now it's
Yeah,
sort of rounded off, so cars can now be a little bit more aggressive going past the curb.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah, nice.
that'll be good to see. I think it's turn 8 and 9 is now a straight shot, since you know how you got that turn 8 and 9 going into that sort of like,
Lakeside Drive.
yeah,
Lakeside
that's the
Drive,
one I was looking
yeah,
for.
yeah.
So turn 8 and 9.
Yeah.
Now instead of the quick right lefter, you're basically going flat out through that little runoff section. They've just kind of removed the corner, and you now go through the runoff. So
They need it because you wouldn't think it. In the game, it's not as bad as what it is in real life. Like, because I said 13 overtakes in the last 3 years is not pretty good for a track. But now it'll spice up in real life.
I think that's also a little bit exaggerated due to the dirty air of the cars in real life. I think if they moved to the 2022 cars, we won't have that problem if it was the same track. So, but we'll see in any case.
Well, if you're in Monaco, but yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We'll see in any case.
Ah.
We'll talk about Australia next week. I think what we'll do now is we call it here because we have 1 hour until Tier 1. And I think John Jang is asking to please be demoted into Tier 2. But it's too late, John Jang. You're already registered for Tier 1 for today's race, so you're going to have some fun.
An I race?
In
Safety car?
If
The
you want to be in the
safety
safety car, you can be the safety car. If you
know
want.
the Aston Martin safety car looked good, mate. Can I please take that car?
Yeah, you can. You can take it home.
Might get pole position in it.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
So,
Yeah, great commentating, guys.
Yeah, well,
Zarko
I was about to say.
and JS.
Yeah.
And of course, so Jules, man, you're the legend, mate. You're the best of the best, and OCE isn't OCE without you.
I mean, it takes Christian as well. I mean, Chris also does the other half of the work.
Oh yeah, Chris, man, yeah, of course. We
So-
forgot about Chris.
He's not here to defend himself. But but in any case, thank you to the drivers, because we can't have a league without drivers. So that goes to you, JS44 and Zarko. So not thanking you yet, but I'll thank you in a second. Thank you to the viewers. Again, you guys are watching our stuff, which makes this so exciting for us, makes us happy. Means that we're doing a great job. So thank you so much, viewers, for sticking around. And I still can see viewers are currently watching us babble along here right now. So this is awesome. So thank you, viewers, for sticking around right until the very end. So awesome stuff. Commentators, JS44, Zarko, Biggles, thank you once again for joining me in the comment box, James44, for your first time. Awesome stuff. Again,
you.
it makes things so easy when you guys are here. Not even just easy, just fun. Honestly, fun is probably the best keyword I can use.
100%.
At the end of the day, this is all about fun. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much.
And thank you very much, Jules, for doing all this league and and especially today with the commentating and setting it up like always. Much appreciate it.
No worries at all. We'll wrap it up here, guys. We look forward to Tier 1 in 57 minutes. It'll kick off the stream in a lot less than that. Then after that, we look forward to Australia. So we'll catch you guys very, very soon. We'll catch you guys very, very soon. And yeah, stick around for Tier 1. If you're bored, check on the channel. There's heaps of stuff on there. Yeah, we'll see you guys in about 57 minutes. See you guys.